They reached the final last season, and this team is far better than the team that was there last season. At 1-0, I was like, is this dude going to make a change? I will be reporting probably live from Siberia, and I'll be inducting these two complete and utter clowns. You don't know football.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Truth. Good. Truth. That's the theme of this post-match analysis. Truth and let's be real. I'll start first with let's be real, then I'll go with truth. Because the thing about the truth is that it's painful, it's high. We go and see it, man. But I'll start first with the real. What is the real? Liverpool were the better team. Liverpool were the better side. Liverpool deserved to win. And Chelsea can have zero complaints whatsoever for being well and truly beaten by Liverpool. Should have been more. And I felt that this was a very easy game for Liverpool. Apart from a few 3, 4, 5 minutes when Chelsea reacted after Liverpool went 2-0 up, this was a very simple game for Liverpool. And the more and more I say this Liverpool side, the more and more I say that this is why it is not beyond the realm to say that I believe these guys will be in the Champions League final. Again, let's see what happens Tuesday, Wednesday. But I don't see Barcelona beating these guys if everything goes to plan. This is a very tight team. And the thing that shocks me about this thing is that I told you, one of my most favorite teams to watch was Klopp's Dortmund team. I watched pretty much almost all of their games. It's one of my favorite teams that they had to watch. Speaking of which, what was the name of that striker they had that was from Paraguay? Please, someone in the comments bros, a smart dude. What was the name of the Paraguayan striker that Dortmund had? But they were good, but I always thought Klopp really has a plan A. This guy doesn't know how to do defense. He can't speak defense. All he knows how to do is just attack. But how he's constructed here, because it's not all about Van Dijk. It's not all about Van Dijk. They defend as a team. Yes, Van Dijk is a major part of that, but the structure of it, how hard they have to play, because even before you get to Van Dijk, Henderson and Fabinho are an almost impenetrable wall for you to get past. So it is so difficult to break these dudes down. It's so difficult to find spaces against these guys. It's so difficult to really get that ass against these boys. So this is a very, very tough team. It's a very, very tough team. So what has impressed me, this is what has really impressed me from managers is, do you have a plan B? Do you have a plan C? Can you expand your managerial ethos? And Klopp has shown that. I don't know, Klopp offensively is a G. The way that the energy he brings in, how he uses the wing backs, the midfielders, how he gets the team to find space, how he always preaches about the ball must always go forward. That ball must always go forward. He preaches at Dortmund, he's preaching at Liverpool must always go forward. But as well, he's really knuckled down and really improved upon, okay, how good are we defensively? How good are we at stopping teams? How good are we at defending as a team and being tough to break down? And once you have that within a football team, you're tough to break down, and you can open that ass up in a multiple ways, you're a very good team. You're a very good team. I only wish that these guys could have done it against Leicester City and against West Ham, because I feel that it may be too little too late. Because if they'd played like this against Leicester City and against West Ham, we would be looking at the current Premier League champions. But again, people say that there's a chance. I know mathematically it is. I've seen this play so many times. I think Liverpool's chance is already gone. City, I just think that Liverpool already messed up. But still, when these guys really knuckle down and play, they're very hard to beat. And for Chelsea, it was very hard for you to really take those guys down. I'll get to the goals. Relax. Chill. Guys, have a meal. Have a drink. Supermouth, cut that check. Yeah, they did. I got the credit for that. Press pause, have a meal, have a drink, and just chill. I'll get to it. Guys, who are you? I went to the gym. I had a really good... Guys, bubble baths are underrated, by the way. I had a really nice bubble bath. Ooh. And I'm here, so chill. I'll get to it, baby. Just relax. Relax, relax, relax. Relax. Okay, So that's so yeah, for Liverpool, very, very impressive. Look, man, and I don't know which team beats Liverpool at Anfield, either domestically or in Europe, because these guys are a force to be reckoned with on this patch of grass. I'm gonna talk about Henderson. I will talk about Henderson because you know what, I think I'm going to make a few apologies specifically for Henderson because I've been very harsh about the guy. But yeah, I'll talk about him. Chelsea. Shout out to Blue Lions TV, homeboy Nini, represent. I don't believe in the process. Love you, Nini. You're my guy. You're my homie. One of the best, I would say the best Chelsea analyst there is out there. Sorry, man. You do great work, amazing work, but I don't believe in the process. Sarri's a clown. Class A break. Forward. Remember the preview that we did about Liverpool Chelsea, and then Forward came out and he said, I want to play Hazard as a false nine. And me and Dahir, who is a Liverpool fan, said, if you play false nine, I think Liverpool gonna have it easy. And I said, your best player, play him in your best position and play Giroud, because Giroud has been on form scoring and Giroud makes Hazard better. Giroud offers something for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Because what Giroud offers, because Callum Hudson-Odoi, what assist did Hudson-Odoi get when Giroud was there? He got the assist where he put the ball on the byline. So Giroud being there helps a Hudson-Odoi. Giroud being there helps a Hazard. Gonzalo Higuain is finished. He is trash. He is crap. I'm inducting him into the Brick Academy officially, and nobody's going to stop me. I'm going to Siberia tomorrow. I fly 7 a.m. sharp tomorrow to Siberia, and I am inducting both Sarri and Higuain there. There will be an update from the academy, because I know I'll be late, but I've just had the issues. I will be reporting probably live from Siberia, and I'll be inducting these two complete and utter clowns. Let me be very clear here. Gonzalo Higuain is finished as a relevant striker. He's crap. He's garbage. And I am done giving Sarri, copying him any place. Sarri is a moron. Sarri is an idiot. Sarri is an imbecile. Sarri is a fool. He's a fool. He's a fool. Because only a fool, only a moron, only somebody who I think is thick would be like, against West Ham, this is our best lineup. We've just beaten Slavia Prague 1-0 away from home. At home, we know that we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 days to rest. These Liverpool guys, let's not try and be too judgy, because yes, Chelsea have a chance of winning the Europa League. Valencia are going to be tough to beat. And who knows what Arsenal could do. Valencia are going to be tough to beat. So there's no question about resting guys. So why don't you play the strongest lineup that was against West Ham, with Giroud as a striker, Hazard left, Callum Hudson-Odoi wide right? Why wouldn't you do that? What's wrong with this man? What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with this dude? So when I saw that Chelsea lineup, I was like, yeah, Chelsea are not winning this game. Hazard is going to be nullified. Hazard is going to be nullified. And even if you move the Hazard back towards the left, 17 minutes gone, the game has already gone away. The game has already gone away. It's all about how well you start, because you've already had about 50, 60 minutes of doing... Chelsea don't have a shot on target, bro. Before the 60 minutes, before Liverpool scored their 2 goals, Alisson did not have to make a single save. So how are you looking at that? And you honestly believe Liverpool, with the kind of record they have at Anfield, Chelsea, who are not known for draws, who are not known for their impenetrable defense, you really thought that you could hold Liverpool to a scoreless draw? It's like, you have to be stupid. You have to be stupid. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. You have to be stupid. And Willian is trash. Willian is trash. He's trash. Willian, arguably, Comment below. I think Willian has possibly some of the worst decision making I've seen for a football player. He has some of the worst decision making that I've seen for a football player. So, just garbage. I said I was going to speak about Henderson. Don't worry, I will build up. I'm building up, guys. I'm getting there. Don't worry, whenever you have a great story, you don't want to shoot your load off too quickly. You want to build up, and then boom, like great sex. Henderson came in big because that goal that Mane scored, a lot of the work came from what Henderson did. And Henderson is beginning to slowly, I still think that he's essentially a brick, but more games on see. Look at the FC Porto game, I'm looking at this game, I'm like, oh, I'm really seeing a player here who is more incisive, more attacking, and I think he's cleaning up his footballing quality a lot more, and things are becoming a lot more refined. So, they're real. And when you just look at that thing, because obviously Salah sort of lost the ball, Henderson, he quickly took it sharp, took it wide, and that was a beautiful cross. But Mane, right place, right time, and yet again, Mane scoring the decisive goal to really lift it up. Because again, when it's 0-0, time is going, that opening goal is always key, because that opening goal settles the nerves. So once Mane scored that opening goal, it settled the nerves. And how many times does Sadio Mane have to score the opening goal? How many times? So at 1-0, I was like, all right. So yeah, no, at 1-0, I was like, is this dude going to make a change? Surely he's going to make a change. Because surely he's not. Chelsea have not had a single shot on target. Surely he's going to make a change. But no. Sarri didn't make a change. Now let's talk. I'll be real. I'll post my reaction. Guys that saw my live, some what my reaction was, and for guys that missed it or want to see it again, I will post my reaction. That was a very good G. That was a bloody good goal. That was an amazing goal. Because you could talk about the Southampton strike, which was a very good strike. But I mean, the distance, the connection, the swerve into the top corner, I was like, wow. So when you're seeing a shot like that and a goal of that level, you've got to sit back and say, that's just a bloody amazing goal. That's a bloody amazing goal. And the beauty about this is that Salah is finding his goal-scoring touch at the right flipping time. Because these next few weeks are going to be critical for Liverpool. And if you have your main goal scorer scoring like, first of all, scoring, which is great, but scoring goals like that, whew, that's big time. I mean, because, see, and I think that's what me and Danny T were saying on the live stream. The first goal should have been, could have been avoided. Should have marked Mane better. Should not have allowed Henderson to get that crossing. That second goal, unavoidable. There's nothing you could have done because he was too far away. Nobody, even if you allow him to shoot, you wouldn't think like he would score from there. And for Aretha Babalaga, the shot had too much power. It was too accurate and it swept away from him. So it's just a bloody amazing goal. It's an absolutely incredible goal and there is nothing more that can be said there. So that's the real then. I think, obviously, Chelsea tried to get back into the game. Zan had two great opportunities. The first one, beautiful control, hit it. I thought that he had enough time to go around the keeper. But I think he snatched at it, hit the bar. Other one, ball coming in, didn't get a good connection, hit it straight at Alisson. So those are two great opportunities. Hazard missed them. Now, I dealt with the real. Let's not deal with the truth. I knew it. I knew what the narrative would be. Salah scores, Hazard doesn't. Salah scores amazing goal. Hazard misses two great opportunities. Hazard bottles it. Hazard is a loser. This time proves that Salah is a better player than Hazard. Let me now give you the truth. and this is the harsh truth. As far as goal scoring goes, scoring goals, I'm taking Salah over Hazard any day of the week. If I need a goal to be scored in a crucial situation, or I have a player in a goal scoring situation, I want Salah in that goal scoring situation rather than Eden Hazard. If there's a goal scoring situation in a critical game, I want Cristiano in that goal scoring situation. I don't want Messi in that goal scoring situation. I want Cristiano there instead of your boy Messi. If there's a goal scoring situation, I want the Oos. I don't want Mbappe because I trust the Oos in that goal scoring situation rather than Mbappe. So as a goal scorer, Salah is a better goal scorer, striker of the ball, of putting the ball in the net over Eden Hazard. It doesn't matter what Salah does. It doesn't matter what Salah does for the rest of his career. Salah will never be on the same footballing level as Hazard. Hazard will always be a far better football player than Salah. And anybody who thinks because Salah scored that amazing goal and Hazard missed two great chances that now means Salah is better than Hazard, you don't know football. Two things, you don't know football or you're tribalistic. So because you're tribalistic and you feel the need to say everything good about Liverpool and everything good about Salah, you can't comment on football. I don't know how to relate to you. Because I relate to guys who love their club, but they can sit back and be objective. Because there was, I think it's Kyle, a Liverpool fan, who said on the live stream that I'm a Liverpool fan, but I admit that Hazard is a better player than Salah, but Salah is talented. And the truth is that, of course, Salah is talented. And I said that as far as Salah is a far better goal scorer than Hazard, Hazard isn't a goal scorer. He isn't a goal scorer. Like, you can't critique him on goals. Case in point, can we all agree that Zidane is one of the greatest players of all time? Can we all agree? If you can't agree on that, please stop watching my video. If you can't agree that Zidane is one of the greatest players of all time, please stop watching my video, and I beg you to please unsubscribe. Because if we can't agree on that, I can't have you as a subscriber. So if we agree that Zidane is one of the greatest of all time, thank you, you're with me. Keep watching. Was Zidane known for scoring goals? Was he known for his goal scoring prowess? Yes, he scored those. Really, he scored those two big goals in the World Cup final, and he scored that one big goal in the Champions League final for Real Madrid. But Zidane isn't known for his goal scoring. Perhaps his greatest performance, his greatest ever performance in a game, was that game he had in 2006 in the quarterfinal against Brazil, where he didn't score. But Zidane is seen as a great based on his footballing ability. Beckenbauer is seen as a great based on his footballing ability. Okay, Maradona is known as a great based on his footballing ability, not based on his goals, based on his footballing ability. So we have to be clear, what are we talking about? And we have to be very clear about the criteria. If it's about footballing ability, Salah will never be on Hazard's level. Hazard will always be a better football player than Salah because Hazard is a ridiculously, amazingly talented football player. That anybody with a brain knows that, yeah, this guy is a pretty ridiculous football player. But if it's as far as goal scoring goals, which is a different criteria, Salah is better than Hazard because Hazard is not known as the goal scorer. And if I'm having a team, I'm not looking at Hazard to score my goals. The goals will be a nice addition, but no. If I have Hazard on my team, no, I have my goal scorer, which is my striker, or maybe my wide forward. Hazard is my creator. Hazard is but Hazard, your main aim is to create and play make. If you can go into it with goals, that's great. The very fact that Hazard has these many goals and is the top goal scorer for Chelsea is a huge problem. Any Chelsea fan will know that the fact that Hazard has these many goals, these many assists, and does this much creating is a huge issue because a player should not have to do this much in a team. He shouldn't. That's not how you create a winning team. You can't have one player play make, create, facilitate, be the points man, be the point guard, score goals, assist. No, that's too much. There has to be, this is the goal scorer. This guy also creates as well. This guy also helps to facilitate as well. That's how you have a team. Because when you look at Liverpool, Salah knows that I can give that ball to Firmino, and Firmino is smart enough to know that the kind of one-two that I have. He knows that the wing backs are more wing backs who are very good defensive, but also very good attacking and make great runs. Liverpool have a system where guys have specific roles. in the system. Liverpool are not a one-man team. That Liverpool are a team. Not a one-man team, they're a team. Chelsea are a one-man team. They're a one-man team. And there is only so far you can go if you're a one-man team. There's only so far you can go when you're a one-man team. You know, so that's the truth there. And people may choose to reject it and say, no, but it is the truth. Like, the thing about the truth is that there's only one truth. You can't fight against it. That's just what the truth is. So, in all, man, for Liverpool, man, look, man, it's just about riding through. In my humble opinion, Liverpool fans, you can agree with me or disagree with me. Liverpool's best chance for a trophy is that Champions League. I think that is their best of winning a trophy this season. The Premier League there is still mathematically possible. It's still mathematically possible. But I look at Man City's games, how Man City are playing, how De Bruyne is playing, how Sterling is playing, what Laporte is doing in defense. I don't see City dropping any points. I don't think Liverpool may drop points. I see City perhaps winning all the games from now to the end of the season because they're laser focused and the fixtures are there. And I believe that Palace away was their toughest game. But I believe that this team, that Champions League is their best bet because I think Liverpool have a great chance of winning the Champions League. Because as I think it was Danny that said it in the live stream, they reached the final last season, and this team is far better than the team that was there last season. So, logical states, they should have a better chance of doing better in the Champions League. And when you look at if they will fight either Juventus or Man City, those are two very beatable teams. Two very beatable teams. If they can easily beat either Juve or Man City. So, look, man, for Liverpool guys, because again, I know, because I've been speaking to Drifty, because Drifty says that he would take the Premier League over the Champions League. I think that's crazy. But his logic is that he's never seen Liverpool win the Premier League. But he's seen Liverpool win the Champions League. And he feels that the Premier League is your bread and butter. And that should be the priority over the Champions League. I think that's crazy. For me, the Champions League is the biggest trophy, the biggest competition. And that will always be bigger than your domestic crown. As far as Chelsea goes, just briefly on the Callum Hudson-Odoi thing. Hudson-Odoi must look at his mate Sancho and be like, man, you are one lucky SOB. Because Sancho is playing without pressure, full on freedom. The one-on-one of managing and coaching when you have a very talented young player is to give that young player confidence. Is to instill confidence in that young player. Keep him going. Keep going. You can do it. That is the one-on-one of effective managing of a talented young player. But Hudson-Odoi is in a situation where he now feels that any mistake he makes, it's going to be an excuse of like, nah, you're too young, you're not ready yet. But Pedro can keep making mistakes. Willian made about 3, 4, 5 huge mistakes in that game. Huge, just total, just complete brainless mistakes he made in those games. But because he's older and more experienced, he can get away with those. But because Hudson-Odoi is younger, the mistakes that he makes, he's too young. That's stupidity. That's complete utter stupidity. Because in this game, Hudson-Odoi needed a Giroud. A false nine ain't going to help a Hudson-Odoi because Hudson-Odoi was in situations where he's now got the ball. And even his mind is like, what's the point of me driving towards the wing or trying to put a cross in there? A cross into who? Because Hazard is either not in the box or am I really going to cross into Hazard or Willian? No. Because I need that striker that makes the near post run. Who makes the near post run? Yeah, Giroud. So, for me, I just think Sarri, the guy's a flipping more. I don't know how you defend the guy who keeps shooting himself in the foot. He doesn't make it easy to try and defend him because he keeps making moronic, stupid decisions. Stupid decisions, you know. So, like, as far as blaming, if you don't pick your strongest lineup, you're gonna affect the morale of the team. Because I'm sure when people looked, when Hazard saw the team sheet, he was like, oh fuck. false 9. I've been balling and enjoying myself playing wide left where I have much more space and I can get in isolated situations. Now you put me false 9 against one of the best defenses in Europe. It's like, you stupid idiot. You complete stupid brainless idiot, man. Oh man, sorry. The guy. He's gonna be a brick. I'm gonna induct him. So screw him, man. But yeah, well done to Liverpool. 2-0, well deserved. We keep on going with this pulsating Premier League title race. I mean, my gosh, I think if both teams win all the rest of the games, I think Liverpool could have the record number of points of a team finishing in second. Because it shows just how amazing Man City are doing. It even shows how bloody amazing Liverpool are doing, because when you look at their points tally and the points tally for a team in second place, it's crazy. The question is, will Man City slip up? Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.